Which sign indicates that a traffic control signal is ahead? The signal ahead sign warns drivers about an upcoming traffic control signal, prompting them to prepare to stop. What does this sign indicate when approaching an underpass? Options are A. Maximum speed limit, B. Height restriction, C. Weight limit, D. Lane closure. Height restriction. Explanation. The height sign warns drivers that the underpass's clearance is limited, advising not to enter if their vehicle exceeds that height. How should a driver react when approaching this sign? Options are A. Speed up, B. Merge immediately, C. Be cautious of oncoming traffic, D. Change lanes left. Be cautious of oncoming traffic. Explanation. Drivers should slow down and be aware that two-way traffic begins as the divided highway is ending. Identify the sign that warns of a sharp turn ahead. A. Sharp turn ahead sign indicates that the road takes a sharp turn in the indicated direction, requiring drivers to slow down. What does a winding road sign advise drivers to do? Options are A. Drive faster, B. Turn left, C. Proceed with caution, D. Stop immediately. Proceed with caution. Explanation. A winding road sign alerts drivers to prepare for curves and advises them to drive slowly and carefully, and do not pass. What should a driver do when they see the sign shown below? Options are A. Speed up to cross quickly, B. Watch for cross traffic, C. Turn around, D. Ignore the sign. Watch for cross traffic. Explanation. The crossroad sign warns drivers to be vigilant and watch for traffic crossing their path. How should a driver respond to the sign shown below? Options are A. Continue at normal speed, B. Drive cautiously and slow down, C. Increase speed to pass quickly, D. Change lanes abruptly. Drive cautiously and slow down. Explanation. Drivers should reduce speed and exercise caution when encountering poor road condition signs. Which sign indicates that another road enters from the direction shown? Options are A. Yield sign, B. Merge sign, C. Crossroad sign, D. No entry sign. Crossroad sign. Explanation. A crossroad sign warns drivers that another road is joining from the specified direction, requiring them to be alert. What should drivers do when they see this sign? Options are A. Speed up to avoid skidding, B. Drive carefully, C. Turn around, D. Change lanes quickly. Drive carefully. Explanation. The sign prompts drivers to slow down and avoid abrupt actions that could lead to loss of control. Which sign warns of an approaching intersection? The intersection ahead sign informs drivers of the upcoming intersection, where they should be ready to make decisions. What does this sign prohibit? Options are A. Making a U-turn, B. Turning left, C. Turning right, D. Stopping. Making a U-turn. Explanation. Making a U-turn at an intersection where this sign is posted is prohibited. What does this warning sign mean? Options are A. You must stop immediately. B. A stop sign is ahead. C. No stopping allowed. D. Road closed ahead. A stop sign is ahead. Explanation. This sign warns drivers that a stop sign is ahead, and they must be prepared to stop. What does this sign indicate? Options are A. The road ahead is closed. B. Narrow bridge ahead. C. Slippery road ahead. D. The road ahead curves sharply. The road ahead curves sharply. Explanation. This sign warns that the road ahead curves sharply. Slow down, keep right, and do not overtake. What does this sign indicate? Options are A. Crossroad ahead. B. Left curve ahead. C. Y intersection. D. Two-way traffic ahead. Y intersection. Explanation. This sign indicates a Y intersection, or side road traffic to the right. What does this sign indicate? Options are A. T-junction ahead. B. Narrow road ahead. C. Two-way traffic ahead. D. Cross traffic ahead. Cross traffic ahead. Explanation. This sign warns that cross traffic may be passing ahead. Slow down and be prepared to give way if necessary. Which hand signal indicates a left turn? Left arm extended horizontally. Extending the left arm horizontally is the standard hand signal for a left turn. Which traffic signal indicates that all vehicles must come to a complete stop? Options are A. Flashing yellow light. B. Flashing red light. C. Steady red light. D. Steady green light. Steady red light. Explanation. A steady red light means drivers must stop before the crosswalk or intersection. Identify the action you should take when facing a flashing yellow light. Options are A. Stop completely. B. Proceed with caution. C. Turn right. D. Accelerate. Proceed with caution. Explanation. A flashing yellow light warns drivers to slow down and proceed with caution. Identify the correct action a driver should take when changing lanes. Options are: A. Signal only when you feel like it. B. Adjust speed before signaling. C. Change lanes without signaling. D. Check mirrors and blind spots, then signal. Check mirrors and blind spots, then signal. Explanation. Checking mirrors and blind spots ensures it is safe to change lanes, and signaling communicates your intention to other drivers. How far before a turn should a driver signal? Options are: A. At least 50 feet. B. At least 100 feet. C. At least 150 feet. D. At least 200 feet. At least 100 feet. Explanation. Signaling at least 100 feet before turning gives other drivers adequate time to react. If a law enforcement officer is directing traffic, what should you do? The options are: A. Obey the officer regardless of traffic signals. B. Only obey if lights are red. C. Continue driving as normal. D. Stop only if it's safe. Obey the officer regardless of traffic signals. Explanation. Drivers must obey a law enforcement officer at all times, even if it contradicts traffic signals. In which situation is it appropriate to drive on the left side of the road? Options are: A. In a no-passing zone. B. When passing another vehicle. C. On a curve. D. Near an intersection. When passing another vehicle. Explanation. It is appropriate to drive on the left side only when passing another vehicle safely. How should a driver behave when passing another vehicle? The options are: A. Pass quickly and return to the lane. B. Stay in the left lane permanently. C. Honk loudly to warn the other driver. D. Signal, check mirrors, and then pass. Signal, check mirrors, and then pass. Explanation. Proper signaling and checking helps ensure safety when passing another vehicle. Which action is appropriate if you approach a flashing red light? Options are: A. Slow down and move forward. B. Turn right immediately. C. Stop completely before proceeding. D. Ignore it if no cars are present. Stop completely before proceeding. Explanation. At a flashing red light, drivers must stop completely before entering the intersection. Which condition prohibits driving on the left side of the road? Options are: A. When approaching a hill. B. When passing another vehicle. C. Driving on a one-way street. D. The right side of the road is blocked. when approaching a hill. Explanation. Driving on the left side is prohibited when approaching a hill as it limits visibility. Which signal indicates you should not proceed through the intersection? Options are A. Steady yellow light. B. Steady green light. C. Flashing yellow light. D. Steady red light. Steady red light. Explanation. A steady red light indicates that drivers must not proceed through the intersection. What should you do when you see a yield sign? A. Stop completely. B. Speed up. C. Slow down and give way. D. Ignore it if clear. Slow down and give way. Yield signs require drivers to slow down and give way to other traffic. What action is crucial before changing lanes? The options are A. Accelerate rapidly. B. Signal and check for clear lanes. C. Ignore other drivers. D. Make sudden lane changes. Signal and check for clear lanes. Explanation. Signaling and checking for clearance ensures safety before changing lanes. Which traffic signal warns that the light is about to change to red? Options are A. Flashing red light. B. Steady red light. C. Steady yellow light. D. Flashing yellow arrow. Steady yellow light. Explanation. A steady yellow light alerts drivers that the light is about to change to red. If the signal shows a green arrow while the red light is displayed, what must you do? Options are A. Proceed without stopping. B. Yield to oncoming traffic. C. Stop and wait. D. Turn without yielding. Yield to oncoming traffic. Explanation. With a green arrow and red light, drivers can go in the arrow's direction but must yield to others.